families like mine. At the time, I blamed everyone around me, doctors. It took years for me to understand how powerful industries like Big Pharma can make decisions and how communities are often the last to learn.
This creates a loss of food for the future generations. God isn't making any more farmland, so it's important we take care of farmland we have left. While I have learned a lot about data centers, I am still confused on why we need so many of them.
Governor's earlier veto, the legislature must find a way to eliminate
of a request to rezone land from residential Ag 1 to industrial. The land to be rezoned surrounds our 2 acres on both sides and along the back. Over the next 3 months, I spoke at zoning board meetings and at our township trustee meetings. I begged and pleaded for our land to be saved and for the rezoning to not go through.
There are no appropriate setback limits for schools and for neighborhoods.
But rather data centers. Once again, those of us who are drawing attention to the new concern are being ridiculed and facing backlash, and are now being linked with anti-American groups, which is shameful.
Sets to the community, improving the quality of life for residents. If done poorly, data centers are a liability, worsening the quality of life of people in the host community.
Most people inspect a parachute before jumping out of the plane.
Power plants being applied to these data centers currently.
Springfield's water is very much for sale.
Who they are. I can speak to this directly. In American Township in Allen County, a data center representing $500 million in capital investment.
Amended its zoning code to allow data center campuses as an industrial use. Public records subsequently confirmed.
Oh, they're literally wanting data centers.
Malignant hum of machines and metal and data. We need to be.
Families, farmers, and small businesses.
Safety is false. They spoke about how they will strengthen community infrastructure.
To protect us, lowering regulations and fast-tracking permits.
Because there is a race to be early in the IPO before these companies and before the retail investors in America realize that there's no there, and we are ahead of our skis on calling large language models and machine learning AI before it is truly generative AI. And so when we look at how
March, I requested a moratorium, which went to the Technology Committee. Of course, the request was heard, but it was not acted upon. And while we waited, more projects were approved, more communities were blindsided, more officials signed NDAs that prevent them from telling their own neighbors what's coming. And now we find out 7 out of 10 Ohioans do not want large-scale data centers in their communities. More than 30,000 have signed the petition to block any hyperscale data centers over 25 megawatts.